Hi, okay, we're here today at Petali Bikes to see our lovely Vasily and Marta, who's been helping me with advice and support about my cycle journey. Yasu Vasily, Yasu Marta, Tikanis.
Hello, is he?
Kala. Okay, Vasily, as you know, I'm intending to undertake quite a challenge next year, and I know that you've won many awards and that you're an extremely good competitive cyclist. Maybe you can tell me a little bit more about what I need to do to prepare.
In my opinion, psychologically, being strong and get ready to test yourselves in loads of ways, because after a couple of hours on the sudden, it's not only about your strength and how much you have trained, but it's also mentally how strong you are, because you really start making really difficult questions to yourself. And they're very difficult to answer sometimes. So for sure you're going to get emotional and all sorts of things, so you need to prepare for that. And then bicycling wise, of course, all the spares that you might need, like spare inner tubes, good pair of tires you need to have on so you can avoid the most of the punches, which you already have.
Yes, which you kindly sorted for me.
And maybe a couple of gear cables and things like that, just in case. Not really, maybe a spare chain, and that's about it. And of course then clothes and things like that.
Okay, so between now and when I depart from Lefkada in February, at the end of February, I want to have managed to cycle a complete circuit of our island. But at the moment, just cycling to, the other day I cycled to Nidri, which is kind of maybe about a quarter, or I came close to a third maybe of the circuit, and I didn't even challenge one of the big hills.
Okay.
Although I did a little bit. But it's awful. I find hills so hard. What tricks can I implement to make that easier?
They are painful. Actually, they are painful. The thing is, I remember when I was a kid reading somewhere the top 10 tips to become a better climber. One of them is never to look at the top.
Okay.
So that's one of the things.
Okay.
And then really just get into it and enjoy it. Find the right tempo, don't be in rush. Sooner than later it will finish at some point, but try to make the most out of it. At the end of the day, hills are making you stronger. So it's the best training.
Yeah. Okay.
Now in the meantime you need to do some more training, but the best way to become better on the hills is to train on the hills.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. But really it's very important.
Okay. So, I've already had to take a little time off for a groin strain this last week, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
But if I got back onto the bike again, it was just getting worse every time. So I just realised that I had to rest. What can I do to protect myself against injury? Because injury is just my worst enemy.
As an athlete, and what I have seen from my experience, and as studying a little bit physiotherapy for 3 years in Athens, there are a couple of things that they help a lot on cycling and generally in sports. First of all, to have alternative ways of exercising. So not just cycling, maybe a little bit of running, maybe a little bit of other kind of core exercises, leg exercises, a little bit of weights or elastic bands and things like that to improve your strength.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, as recovery, you need to do stretching after cycling for sure, and then also ice baths and all these kind of things. The recovery most of the time is the most important thing, even than more training.
Okay. Okay. Yes. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I know I have to get stronger.
Yeah, but some exercises are good. If you need any help on that, I do have variety of exercises for all sorts of different age and everything, with a little bit of Swiss ball and all these kind of things that they help a lot.
Brilliant. Yes, I will come and get some advice from you for that. As you know, also I'm vegetarian, and although I do make sure that I get a balanced diet, I recognise that to get the calories in and the protein and everything I'll need for this test is difficult. Is there anything that you recommend, really good snacks or supplements or anything that I should be thinking of that you use?
A lot of things actually. The most important is to make sure that you are putting these calories back. Now, of course, lots of it is water, and not just water, we are also using salt and all these kind of things. So a good isostore drink, it's very, very important to help you recover and everything. Okay. And of course, you don't have to worry about vegetarian or not, because they are all natural products. Yeah. So first of all, drinking properly, and then while you're cycling, I highly recommend energy bars. You don't have to go with the super quality brands and things like that. You can get from the local pastry also, really traditional local bars that they are very good in taste, and they have pig and sesame seeds and all sorts of things. Yeah. So they keep you going, and lots of calories, and they are really good. So during riding, bars and things like that, and a lot of drinks, and then after the ride, make sure that you are taking enough protein back to your body and carbohydrates. It's not about the meat. You can have mushrooms, you can have all sorts of things, but just make sure that you're putting enough protein into your meals.
Yeah. Okay. And so you've already given me lots of advice about cycling products and my fantastic cleats, which I am completely in love with now, which I didn't expect, and my lovely anti-puncture tyres, which means I'm never going to get another puncture again, because you promised. Is there anything else that you think that I need to consider making sure that I have for my journey?
Look, the thing is that we work a little bit on your position, so actually except from those two things, to make sure that on the forces you are putting on your pedals is going into the bike, and it's helping a lot your leg muscles and everything. We also check your position, so we put a shorter stem, which is very important. So make sure that the riding position is good, the saddle height, the saddle length and everything, plus the distance between you and the handlebars. And apart from that, actually nothing more. It's just really important the bicycle, your position on the bicycle, then the couple of things which are the nightmares of the cyclist, which is punctures, especially when you have a lot of luggage on it and everything. It's something that you really need to avoid. And then feeling comfortable on your bike, make sure that you don't have that. Maybe another bar tape, which might be a little bit softer, or work a little bit in how many alternatives you can have in your riding position while being a lot of hours on the saddle. Apart from that, I think you're good to go.
Fantastic. You've been such a big help to me. Thank you so much for your advice and tips. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. As I said from the beginning, I'm here for whatever you need about cycling or anything, training, so please take advantage of it.
I will. You might regret that.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.